Hi everyone, welcome to the USA Pan Kitchen. I am Nikki and we are celebrating berry season by bringing you our very favorite recipes featuring berries. So the first recipe that we're going to show you how to do are the classic strawberry shortcakes, and we're going to be making those in our USA Pan quarter sheet pan. We're going to start with our washed and sliced strawberries. We have 2 pints here. I'm going to take those and I'm going to mash about 1/4 of these. We're going to add to that 1/2 cup of sugar. We're going to set this aside for about a half hour. Okay, we're going to sift together 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 5 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. To this, we're going to add 3/4 cups of softened butter. You're going to cut the butter into your flour mixture. To this, we're going to add 1 1/4 cups heavy cream. You're going to knead this on your floured board until it comes together. Roll your dough to about 1/2 inch thick. Use a 3-inch biscuit cutter or a glass, and you're going to want to cut 8 squares. Brush melted butter on half of the rounds. Place the other half on top. Bake for 10 to 15 minutes. For the whipped cream, 1 3/4 cups of heavy cream. Beat until thick. Add 1/4 teaspoon vanilla. Brush the insides with melted butter. Once cold, top with whipped cream and strawberries. Our next recipe is going to be a lemon blueberry loaf. We're going to start out with 1/2 cup of whole milk. I'm going to add to that 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and 1 tablespoon of packed lemon zest. We're going to stir that up and let that sit for about 10 minutes. Next, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. We're going to whisk that up and set it aside. Next, we're going to take 1 cup of blueberries and we're going to add 1 tablespoon of flour. We're going to mix those up and set that aside. Now we're going to take 1/2 cup of butter and 1 1/4 cups of sugar, and we're going to mix that together. Next, we're going to add 2 eggs. Now we're going to alternate the dry mixture with the milk mixture. Next, fold in your blueberries. Pour the batter into your USA Pan medium loaf pan. Bake in a preheated 350-degree oven for 50 to 60 minutes. Okay, now we're gonna make a quick glaze for our lemon blueberry loaf. We've got 3/4 cups of powdered sugar. We're gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of lemon zest to that and 1 1/2 tablespoons of lemon juice. We're gonna whisk that together. Next up, we have our triple berry crumble cake that we are going to make in our 9-inch springform pan. We're going to start by making our crumble topping, which is 1/4 cup of softened butter mixed with 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Next, we're going to whisk our dry ingredients together. We have 2 cups of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 2 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 3/4 teaspoon of salt. We're going to whisk that together and set aside. Next, we're going to mix our wet ingredients. We have 1/4 cup of butter that has been softened, and we're going to mix that with 3/4 cups of sugar. We're going to add 1 egg, 1/2 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of lemon zest, 1/2 cup of yogurt. Now we're going to add in our dry ingredients. Now we're going to take 2 cups of mixed berries and we're going to mix that with 2 tablespoons of flour. We're going to fold those into our batter. We're going to put the batter into the bottom of our 9-inch USA Pan springform pan. Now we're going to sprinkle the crumble mixture evenly over the top. We're going to bake this for 45 to 50 minutes in a 375-degree oven. Quick glaze for our triple berry crumb cake. We've got 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. We're going to add about 1 teaspoon to 1.5 teaspoons of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt. We hope you enjoyed this little series we did for you, baking with berries, such a seasonal thing to bake with. We hope you take advantage of all the seasonal produce and bake in your USA pans. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like and follow us on social media, and we'll see you next time.